Have you ever played a game of Valorant and then you decided, you know what, I'm gonna take mid control? I sure was lucky that immortal players can aim or hold angles, but in most situations, if you are greeted by 4 players, you'd probably die. Let's be fair, picking 2 or more players at the same time will get you killed 90% of the time. The solution to this issue is to learn how to properly isolate angles. Angle isolation as a concept is just picking angles one by one, making sure that each angle is clear before you move on to the next one. It is always better to clear slowly if you don't have any information, because you can never be sure where an enemy might hide. You can practice angle isolations in customs or deathmatch, and I guarantee that after you learn how to properly use it to your advantage, you will level up your gameplay a ton. I'm going to break down a few examples of how angle isolation leads me and my team to victory without breaking a sweat. And it shows that it's not only about picking angles, but it's also about holding angles sometimes. Okay, without further ado, roll the clips. In the first clip I'm playing Jet. I know that there is a possibility that someone is playing inside tube, so I'm gonna smoke left side so I can actually push right side without being contested. And then I make sure that CT and backside are clear before I'm gonna check the smoke I threw earlier, because people like to hide in them sometimes. In this clip I know that there are enemies in Haven and CT, so I do my best to play as far back as possible as to not be exposed to the enemy in CT, while I deal with those in Haven. After I'm done with them, I'm changing my focus to screens and deal with the last enemy alive. In this clip I'm not really isolating angles as much as I'm isolating 1v1s, but the same concept applies. I try to take my fights one by one, I try to pressure with my utility, and overall just making my life easier by fighting enemies one at a time. The last clip is about being adaptable, trying to avoid any situations that would force me in a 2v1, and trying to engage my enemies one at a time even though they both spotted me. Thank you for watching, have a wonderful day.